What's up guys, Sagi here and welcome to another Tech Gear Talk. Today we're going to check out the V-MODA Crossfade 2 wireless headphones. Now these have a very stylish look to them and I chose to go with the matte black and rose gold. And if you liked the original version, you'll be happy to know that V-MODA improved the build quality and drivers. The Crossfade 2 are super comfortable over-the-ear headphones and offer powerful audio performance with rich deep bass and bright detailed highs. Now if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm a sucker for nice packaging. And V-MODA makes a fashion statement before you even get to see the headphones. The box is a super cool and unique shape and I just really like it. Now inside you'll find the headphones themselves, a hard shell carrying case that looks like it was designed for Batman, a micro USB charging cable, a 1/4-inch adapter, and a 3.5mm audio cable in case you choose to use the Crossfade 2s in passive or wired mode. Now I absolutely love the way this matte black carrying case looks, and it's also extremely durable, so I have no concerns about the headphones getting damaged when I travel. My goal with every product review is to give you a detailed overview of the features of the product in a way that relates to real-life use. And if you find it helpful, please let me know by giving it a like and then hitting the subscribe and notification buttons for more headphones and tech reviews. I'll also include some links in the description to where you can get a pair of the V-MODA Crossfade 2 and at the same time help support my channel for free, and I thank you in advance. So let's get going. From a design standpoint, the Crossfade 2s are super cool. They have a very unique shape and look with shiny metallic highlights that really pop. They have an edgy, almost industrial look to them that to me still feels really refined. Now the ear cups are designed as rounded hexagons with an outer plate secured by 6 small screws. Each plate features 3 V-shaped vents and the plates are actually removable and can be replaced with a variety of custom options. And when you buy these, you can select the base model, which includes aluminum or fiber. If you want to step things up a bit, you can choose from a selection of precious metals, but expect to pay a premium for that choice. Just to give you an idea, the platinum ones jump the price to right under $24,000. That's for headphones. What? You can then select a design or monogram from V-MODA or even upload a custom design of your own. I was actually able to create a model that costs over $42,000 when using the Dragon Scale design. And these are cool headphones at all, but I think I'll just buy a car instead. The padding around each ear cup is wrapped with a very soft and luxurious leather, which feels great against your head. A cloth-bound cabling connects the ear cups through the headband, and I always worry about exposed wires getting caught on something. Now this is where the awesome carrying case comes into play again. That's good work by V-MODA. Now the right ear cup is where you'll find the controls. Near the bottom you'll find the power pairing switch. Now turning the headphones on, you'll see a light turn on and you'll also receive audible confirmation. The top of the right ear cup features volume up and down buttons on either side of a multi-function button, which can be used for playback and call management. Multiple taps will allow you to navigate between tracks. So 2 clicks will skip the current track and 3 clicks will go back to the previous track. Above each ear cup, you'll see an L or an R to help easily identify the left and right channels. At the bottom of the left ear cup, you'll see the micro USB port used for charging. I know it's pretty standard, but it would have been nice to see a USB-C port instead. At the bottom of the right ear cup, we find a 3.5mm connection for wired passive listening. The sound quality on the mic was pretty standard for these type of pinhole mics, not great but passable. Moving on to the top of the headband, you'll see that it's also lined with leather and the underside has a nicely padded gray cloth surface. Overall, I love the design, and these are absolutely rock solid in terms of build quality. Now moving on to comfort, each ear cup is stuffed with a generous amount of memory foam padding. The underside of the headband is also very well cushioned, and in my experience, The overall fit is nice and snug. Now, this makes the Crossfade 2 extraordinarily comfortable to wear, and you won't have to worry about these flying off your head. I did have to let my ears breathe every now and again, not so much from the heat, but from the pressure. But on the other hand, I found that these ear cups do a good job at passively isolating ambient noise. So let's do a quick test to let you hear how much of the ambient noise makes its way into the headphones. This is what I'm hearing without the headphones on. And this is what I'm hearing with the headphones on. Another advantage of the great fit is that there is minimal sound leakage, so I was able to listen to these pretty loud without bothering the people around me. These aren't the most comfortable headphones that I've ever worn, but they were pretty good. The headband definitely has less padding than what the ear cups have, and the Crossfade 2s weigh at 10.9 ounces or 309 grams, so there were some times when I felt some pressure on the top of my head. The ear cups don't rotate, so when you wear them around your neck, they don't rest super comfortably around your neck because the metal accents are against your collarbone. These headphones feature a click fold hinge that allows them to fold down into a compact size. I'm a big fan of this design because you don't have to figure out how to twist them or bend them, how to get them in position in order to get them to fit in the Batman carrying case. As far as sound, I was impressed by the expansive soundstage, and I noticed excellent separation between the channels, which created an immersive experience. And V-MODA did their work to ensure that these headphones performed well in both wired and wireless listening modes. I did, however, notice a fuller and more detailed sound in wired mode when listening through my iPhone. The Crossfade 2s offer a different sound signature than what I expected based on other V-MODA products. Traditionally, V-MODA attempts to recreate the feeling of being in a club rather than in a concert hall or a studio. But in this case, the Crossfade 2s stray from the norm. They deliver strong but at the same time tight and controlled lows with no distortion, and still definitely performed well on tracks that featured bass. The bass, however, wasn't overwhelming, and I would say that it was balanced out well with crisp highs. Now, moving on to less bass-heavy tracks, the Crossfade 2s had a pleasant sound signature. The sound was natural and the vocals were clean and warm. Now, as usual, I also tested the Crossfade 2s with a few orchestral tracks, where again I could notice the presence of slightly boosted bass, but certainly not in a way that was disruptive. They preserved the highs, and the mid-highs very rarely became too harsh. Overall, I would say that these are pretty balanced for a set of V-MODA cans. Inside each ear cup, the Crossfade 2s feature 50mm patent-pending dual diaphragm drivers. Now, these are designed to allow the inner and outer rings to separate the bass from bleeding into the mids and the highs. Now, V-MODA estimates 14 hours of battery life, which of course depends on your volume levels. And the built-in 430 mAh battery isn't the largest that I've used, and I really like the fact that you can still use the headphones while they charge. As I mentioned before, the Crossfade 2s can be used in passive mode using the included cable, at which point no battery power is needed. The controls are simple and super intuitive to use. Initiating Bluetooth pairing is done by pressing the power or pairing button all the way down and then holding it for a few seconds. We've got pretty standard operation with the left and right buttons controlling the volume and the center button used for call management, track navigation, and activating voice assistance. If you're playing music, you can tap the center button once to pause or play, you can double tap it to skip to the next song, and triple tap it to go back to the previous song. A short press of the center button can be used to answer incoming calls, and a long press will reject an incoming call. Now, if you're already on a call, a long press will end it for you. V-MODA included a cloth-bound audio cable that features a chin-level inline mic and an inline remote control with a single button. This means that you can control playback, call management, and track navigation but not volume. The rose gold variant comes with aptX, which is supposed to offer lossless sound quality when used in wireless mode. You do need to make sure that your device offers this codec before upgrading to this model. Now for wireless connectivity, the Crossfade 2s should give you about 33 feet of operating range, which is pretty standard. Now a nice feature is the ability to simultaneously pair the headphones with two different sources. Now finally, the Crossfade 2s don't offer any type of active noise cancellation, but because of their ample ear cup padding, they do tend to isolate quite well. I do wish that the headphones could detect when they're not being worn and then stop playing in order to save some battery life. To wrap things up, the sound quality is very good for this price point, and I love the look and portability of this set. The design is elegant and edgy, and I'm a big fan of the exoskeleton case, and the Crossfade 2s are definitely built to last. On the other side, there's no noise cancellation, and I do wish there was USB-C charging. Again, the Crossfade 2s sell for around 300 bucks, and I'll put some links in the description to where you can buy these and at the same time help support my channel for free and allow me to create more content for you. I really hope I was able to give you a good overview of the V-MODA Crossfade 2s. If I did, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, tweet it, share it, and if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe and notification buttons. You can always find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Tech Gear Talk. And you know what I always say, buy it nice or buy it twice. Good luck and see you soon.